Hey now. Hey now, hey now, hey now. Hey now, hey now. Hey now. We are live. Hey now. Let me get the word out. All right. Yeah. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, here we are. What is with Facebook right now? Oh my god. Did that ever post? Or, oh, I did post. It just wanted to be a big old bunghole about it. Hey, Gray. It sounds like some 16-bit Square goodness. Well, it's actually some 16-bit Falcom goodness, because the song you're currently hearing is from Brandish 2. I'll bow down to the mighty bunghole. I have no bunghole. Would you like to see my bunghole? I am Cornholio. Hey, Wayne. Attention, nymphomaniacs. 4 college guys have solutions to your problems. Hurry while supplies last. Wait, supplies of horny college guys? That never runs out. That can't possibly run out. There's always another young dude ready to do his thing, right? It's a song by Disinterested Handjob. Wow. The only thing that I've heard from them was their Tevildo House of Cats. You know? It's because they had that song that was on their weird, like, Tolkien-themed album, right? And I was like, all right, Tevildo's House of Cats, let me listen to this. It's like this 13-second song. It's completely awful. I'm like, I get it. These guys are basically zombie sneak attack, right? They suck just as much as me and June did. Hey, Jake. Grant or Dan? Are you a Grant or are you a Dan? Penis intentionally groomed for photography. Well, I mean, if you're gonna have dick pics, right? Especially if they're gonna be taken professionally with like good lighting and you know, like a good camera and like a professional taking it. Yeah, I mean, you know, you want to like make sure that everything down there is presentable. You know, oil and whatnot. Maybe a tweezer might be involved, right? Let me talk to you about manscaped.com. Do 70s dick pics have sideburns? I think that was required by law. I think that was a Nixon thing, right? Now listen here. All dick pics have to have sideburns. I think that was actually the law. Me and Alice recently watched this movie with Gene Hackman from the 70s. God, what was that called? It wasn't like a super good movie, but we had fun watching it. Man, I can't remember what it was called. It was, he was a private eye. But anyway, I made a joke at one point where I said that his sideburns have a mustache. And his mustache has sideburns. He was, yeah. What was this fucking movie called? He was a detective who was hired to, hired by some lady to find her teenage daughter who had run off, and you know, she was just staying with the stepdad, and he brings her back, and that's pretty much most of the movie. And then she gets killed, and he tries to figure that out, and it has a really lame ending. But oh god, I can't remember what the movie was called. Damn. I could always ask my phone, right? Watch this. What was that movie from the 70s where Gene Hackman was a private eye looking for a teenage girl? Night Moves. There you go. I should have remembered it because it was a Bob Seger song, right? It was before the Bob Seger song, you know. Working on the night moves. You know. Can't sing that to this Mystic Arc music that's playing. Yo, Mystic Arc was a dope game, right? Like, I like the 7th Saga, but Mystic Arc was like the perfect sequel to that. And then they made a second Mystic Arc, and that sucked. Oh, Red Eye, yeah, that, Cillian Murphy was in that, wasn't he? Wasn't that Cillian Murphy? I forget who was the main character, the actress that was being terrorized by him, but I remember that. Well, I'm gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure it was Cillian Murphy. It was like, kind of like right after he did Batman Begins. Let's see, Red Eye. Oh, it was Rachel McAdams was the main character, and yeah, Cillian Murphy was the weirdo dude who sat next to her on a plane who's terrorizing her. Brian Cox was in it as well. Yeah, I remember that movie. I've never actually seen it, though. It's like when you sit down on a plane and the dude who played the Scarecrow in Batman is sitting next to you, you might want to switch seats with somebody, right? Might want to just skedaddle on over, you know? Ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Yeah, Mystic Arc was a lot of fun, though. Oh, what do we got here? Live Alive. I'll let the Live Alive song play and then we'll get started. Sex robots will be capable of murder too. Was that another disinterested handjob song? You know what though, Jake? The very best horror films don't have as much gore as you would think. No! Although the, like, okay, one of my favorite horror films of all time was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 70s version of it. And, you know, people think, right there, man, Chainsaw Massacre, there's people getting sawed up and blood spraying everywhere. If you ever actually watch it, there's almost no gore at all in it. It's almost all left up to your imagination, and that's what makes it good. Like, the very best horror movie. Because to me, when you start, like, throwing buckets of blood around and there's, like, guts splattering and shit, that's, like, it doesn't come off as scary to me, it comes off as funny. It's like a Mortal Kombat fatality, right? Like, nobody's like, oh! You know, people are more like, that's so dumb. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's films that are just gore, 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 and that could be very fun. Yeah, it's not really based on a true story. It was the idea of Leatherface was inspired by a few real-life serial killers, but the whole, like, you know, based on a true story thing was, they just put that on the poster. You mean the new Mortal Kombat movie? I've been hearing good things about it, but at this point, we're in a situation where the Hollywood writers are on strike, and as of today, the Hollywood actors are on strike. Okay, so pretty much everything is going to be delayed at this point. All right, so we don't need to hear Romancing Saga 3. Let's play the intro. Yeet! We got to go out. We got to go out. We got to go out. Oh. Can't hide the aroma of flowers. You can with shit.
Yeah. Fire! 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 Yeah. Oh, fire!
That's exactly what she said. It's something about her ass. Yeah, I get the feeling, though, she's very lonely. She kept talking about her ass.
What the hell? You beat me. But now you're going to have to take on the desert route to get the water. Oh, I'm dead as shit. My home planet needs me. Goodbye. Let's, go down to my pond. I'll teach you the nature of getting quacked out. Fuma's alternate color is fucking whack. He looks like a fucking punk rock banana. Please enter box. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Come on, are you an ass? You think you could prevent me? You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Oh, I could be stopped by that, though. Oh, punish me! I got a knife! Oh, I'm a naughty abomination. Hey now. Like, you know, I honestly believe there's nothing inherently wrong with the AI technology, right? There's a lot of cool things you can do with it, but it's like Hollywood took a look at this and said, we're going to use this for evil and fuckery. You know what I mean? And, you know, using, like, basically science, you know, like, technological necromancy to put Christopher Reeve and Adam West in the Flash movie is just so wrong. Like, they should not have done that. And yet we're finding out things about, like, what they could do with it that's just... Oh, we just decided we're only going to use this for evil and fuckery. Alright, so, alright, the girl's pregnant, so she's not in the party anymore. And we just got to this town. Punk rock bananas. Oh, there probably is, yeah. When the bananas with pajamas go completely hardcore. I think I already did all the shopping I want here. Let me see. This is weapons. Well, you know, ChatGPT could write a movie script, but have you seen the results of that? It's not good. It could be done, but it's not good. And it's obviously AI written. Okay, there are a few things out. Oh, I don't have money. Okay, that's the problem. Okay, let's maybe fight some monsters, right? Get this Mandarin gown and the Chinese shoes for this character whose name I totally remember. This character whose name oh, wait, I just remembered. It's I. No, wait, no, I is the girl that left. Never mind. This character whose name I totally remember, and it's Mina? Yeah, I is the other one. She got pregnant. Heath banged her. Ah, I knew it! I knew it! I knew they were gonna do this to me because it was so cheap to get in. Sorry, it ain't nothing but a G thing. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby! Come on, you must remember that classic song from back when music was still being made? Eh? Your members of the Blessed Forces? Buddy, do I look like I give a damn? Well, I don't have that cash. I'm sure you'll be back. Wait, you don't have 2,000 gold. You low-class freeloaders need to get out. Alright, so you can get out. Because I was thinking that could be a soft lock. Oh, he took all my money, though. And dropped my health to nothing. Fuck! What a unrepentant piece of... Where am I, anyway? I'm in Shanghai or something? Oh my god, what an unrepentant piece of... I knew there was going to be some fuckery because it was so cheap to get in there. So now, not only do I have to grind up enough money to buy that stuff, but I have to make sure that I have 2,000 gold to get out of there. What an asshole. Alright, you know what? I didn't mean to start this with grinding, but since we're going to be doing that, I might as well put the music back on, right? Because I can use the fast forward. Here. Oh, why did it go back to Energy Breaker? Hold on. We skip forward. We were up to Romancing Saga 3, right? Or the end of Live Alive. You get the band Melt Banana. Amazing. So basically, it's very cheap to get in there, but costs you $2,000 to get out, and if you don't have it, they take what you have and kick your ass. That's so rude. I knew something. I knew it was gonna be some fuck shit. There you go. A little Romancing Saga 3 while we grind. I mean, that's 400 gold right there, so it's not so bad. Mina hit level 22. They're a Japanese hardcore band with a vocalist that sounds super... that word that you probably shouldn't use. Melt Banana. That's such a bizarre name. Well, it is kind of mocking a specific disability. It's also considered incredibly offensive to people from the UK. For some reason, I'm not sure exactly why, but I know that, like, if you say that to somebody from the UK, they get really, really upset. And I don't even remember how much this shit cost. Well, now that's how you learn it, right? I mean, it is a word that basically exists to mock a disability, so you can kind of understand. But it's considered a really offensive slur in the UK and I think Australia as well. Alright. And I think it's because historically the usage of that word in those places was like akin to the R slur. This is kind of rough though. Not your knowledge in Australia. I don't know. I know for sure in the UK, man, they are just beating the hell out of Mina. It's also rougher to do this with only 3 characters too. I don't know if she's gonna rejoin anytime soon. She's friggin' pregnant. Hey, Moogle, how's it going? I'm doing a little grinding, so we're listening to other game music. Oh, she's playing Shadowrun. You know what's weird is that, like, we knew in the 90s not to use that, right? Let's be real, we knew. But Shadowrun's supposed to take place in the future. It's amazing when people imagine a future, but they don't imagine it as being any more enlightened than the current time. How much money do I have now? 2,000. Just not gonna do it. She just keeps getting beat to hell. I wonder if it might be not worth it to buy the stuff here, but I'm committed to it now. Oh, what song's gonna play next? I don't know. It's from Chaos Seed. That game kind of sucked, but the music's good. I think I got like, what, a stream and a half into Chaos Seed, and I said, nah, I'm good. No? The only Dragon Quest game that has a people like that... Well, okay, wait. Did they refer to the sisters like that? I don't remember. In Dragon Quest VII, they referred to them as roamers, which I thought was very respectful. It's been a long time since I played the NES version of 4. I better just go for it. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't have went for it. How annoying is this? Of course that's gonna happen. Of course that and she's out of magic. Well, I got items, right? Wait, hold on. That's the one. We didn't even get to any part of Chaos Seed that'd be like really cool too. Yeah, it's been a really long time since I played the NES version. You know? The problem now is I have 2,600. I would have to go in there, pay to go in, right? Pay for the inn, and then pay 2,000 to get out. Yeah, I don't think they did that. They referred to the to Mina and Maya in that fashion in the remakes. Let me just heal with some items right now. It's just... Damn. What am I looking for? Not bad. This is the one. What is this? Cyber Knight 2? Okay. Never played that one. Well, that's not offensive, though. It's just spelled differently. We're talking about the fact that it uses slur for Romani people. But I think back then, I think it's true that back then in the 90s, and that was the very early 90s Dragon Quest IV, most people didn't know that that was bad. Alright, Borton hit level 22. Good for Borton. Yeah, I know that, Moogle, but they didn't call them by any, like, fucked up name. You know what I mean? They were called the Sioux, which is based, because that was that part of the world where they would be. It made perfect sense. I'm just gonna go in and... Wait, there's an inn here? There's an inn here I could use. Maybe I don't need that fancy place. Ni hao, this is Ravish Kowloon Hotel where one night is only 100 gold, so please stay. He's really laying it on thick. Hey Alice, how's it going? Alright, so should I continue to grind, or... I think I should. I'm gonna go out and continue to grind, now that I found an inn that is not in that area. Not great, not terrible, I feel you. I was happy that I finally got to power wash today, but it's gonna take, like, more. It's still not, like, perfect, but it was cool. Oh my god. These guys just beat the shit out of Heath. He's down to 25 health already. Oh wait, I'm like, why am I... Okay, it's Fire Emblem. I'm like... I thought that was still the last song. Hold on, what am I doing? Oh, that's Heath. Aggressively mediocre. We were just talking about that Gene Hackman movie. I don't know how it came up. I forgot already, but we were just talking about that a little while ago. Alright, Heath leveled up. That helps. You know, maybe I should see if there's other shops, like other weapon shops, other than... Let me just look around. The ones in there? That looks like that might be the Bless headquarters. God, I love the Fire Emblem theme. What's this? Oh, TV edit? That sucks. I haven't really looked around this town much yet, but... Hey, so remember, Alice, at the end of the last stream, I found that, you know, they were like, oh, this is the rich people, like, mall where you can go in and, you know, and they gave me a discount. It was like only 100 gold to get in, and I bought all this stuff and stayed at the inn there. I had a feeling it was going to be fuck shit, and it was. They charge you 2,000 to get out, and I didn't have 2,000. So what they do is they take all the money you have and kick your ass. So basically you're dropped to 0 gold and 1 hit point for each character when you leave if you don't have the... So I was like trying to grind up for like a little bit more of the equipment in there, but I have to like also have enough to get out without getting my ass kicked. Yeah, I was thinking of Zozo too. Or the Cultist Tower, right? Like a little bit of both. But since the enemies around here are kind of tough, I might as well get a little grinding in. It might be fun to stream some of the Fire Emblems, like, not looking to like do the whole series, but just like maybe a few of them that I really like. Like, well, the main one that I would want to do is Awakening on the 3DS, because that game is a fucking masterpiece. Oh, Front Mission Gun Hazard. I should do that game after this. Right? Oh, I should do that. Let's try this. It's a really great action RPG that I remember playing a lot of when it was first translated. I don't think I ever beat it, though. Because Front Mission is like this, it's a strategy RPG, kind of like, you know, like Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics, but with like mechs and tanks and stuff, right? But Gun Hazard was a spin-off, or it was an action RPG. Oh yeah, the Game Boy ones are good. Like, I was thinking of Fire Emblem Awakening and what a spectacular game it was, and I was thinking that might make a really good one to Let's Play or to do on... I pretty much decided that after I'm done with the Super Nintendo RPGs, I want to basically make Thursday nights another, like, whatever sort of backlog thing. Similar to Wednesdays, but just, at night on a different day. And I think that, because there's so many... Like, the backlog is so big. I think it was June that said, like, your backlog's so big, that would be the way to go. And, like, some of the ideas that I had for doing, like, some Sega Genesis RPGs or some NES RPGs could be put in there randomly. So I was thinking about, like, Wednesday, like, we're going to be, finishing up Power Wash Simulator, right? And then the next thing after that, because I promised EB, for getting the 1,000,000 points, is we're going to do, Path of Radiance is good, is Crisis Core, right? And that's really cool. But, like, I'm thinking, like, oh my god, there's still, like, so many games I want to do on Wednesdays and whatnot. And there's still 3 more Halo games that I could do, right? There's still, Baby Got Backlog, yeah. I was considering that, and I will occasionally throw that in there, but, like, I really, we need another, like, backlog day, I think. I was considering that, but I think the way to go is to make it like a Wednesday, like a sort of a grab bag. Because, like, just for Wednesdays, there's still more Halo games, still more Wario games, there's more Pokemon games, just, like, series that I've been, like, going through on Wednesdays. And there's still just, like, lots more randomness that I want to do. Like, I want to do Triangle Strategy, and the new remake of Tactics Ogre came out not too long ago, and I have that. That's another one that I want to throw in there. So it's, I think that's the way to go. I think June was right, And yeah, I'd like to throw in some random Fire Emblems, right? Like, not necessarily, like, going through the whole series, because that would be, like, a really long project. But I definitely would want to do a few of them. And, like, I just want to play Awakening again, is what it comes down to. Awakening is, like, my favorite Fire Emblem. I was mildly obsessed with the game when it came out. Well, I don't have Octopath 2, but I do want to play it, yeah. That's another one that's out there, And there's just, like, a host of, like, older games that I've wanted to play and newer games that I want to play. So, I think that's the way to go for after. And keep in mind, this is not going to happen instantly. We still have a good amount of RPGs to go. And every time I think, oh, we're pretty much done with all the really good ones, I come across a gem like this, right? It's wild how that happens. Alright, I have an idea. Oh god. Alright, cool. We'll go, if I played through some Star Fox games, you would need to calm your ass down, first of all. Alright, I'm gonna go in there, and how much money do I have? Okay, I think it's definitely enough to buy what I need. I don't know if it's enough to get out unscathed, but... Wait, was it this dude? No, I already talked to this dude, and he gave me some info. It's this dude. Yeah, he says it's 100 gold, and then he lets you in for free, but then he wants $2,000 to let you out. Wait, no, I think it was armor that I was looking for, right? Yeah, I was looking for armor. I'm not going to bother with the inn, since I might get my ass kicked on the way out anyway. Yeah, I wanted the Chinese shoes and the Mandarin gown. And I almost have enough to get out unscathed. Hey Ed, how's it going? Alright, so I think... Alright, let me cut the gun hazard music there and put the game audio back on. I think that, I think we're good. Because you know what I can do is, let me sell off some of the stuff that I have, right? And I can pay my way out, and then, oh, Culver, we don't have Culvers around here. Although we had hamburgers for dinner, homemade hamburgers, homemade buns, and everything. Let me find it. Wait, didn't I just buy the Chinese shoes and the Mandarin gown? How come they're in here? Bro, what? I bought it, and I thought I had her equip it. Oh, I guess I already had Chinese shoes? Where's the... Okay, and I got the... Wait, so I probably bought them at the end of last stream and never equipped them. Alright, well, at least I gained a few levels, right? Yeah, homemade... But they were really good, too. Okay, so let me, General Tso's wings? So, like, wings with General Tso sauce on it? That sounds really good. Let me sell all this crap. Okay, we good. I have more than enough money to get out. I'll stay at the other inn, and let's see what we're doing in this town. You want out? 2,000 gold. No pay, no leave. Sorry, it ain't nothing but a G thing. Come on, you remember that classic song from back when music was still being made? Huh? You remember the Blessed Forces? Buddy, do I look like I give a damn? Yeah. I'm sure you'll be back. No, I won't. General Tso's wings does sound really good. It does sound really... I'll admit, that sounds pretty dope. Alright, give me a second here, guys. Alright, let's see... Because I'm in... not Shanghai. What is this place called? Kowloon? Right? Or... Well, I think it might be Hamaka, but it's in Kowloon. I lost everything I owned. Even the clothes right off my back. Hey, at least you still got your underpants. Oh, and you also had General Tso's? That's crazy that you and Wayne wound up having the same thing. I mean, one for dinner, one for lunch, but still. Nice. Please, you gotta lend me some money. No, thanks. No one ever drops anything for me here. Let me see if there's anything hidden here. I used to be a soldier in the Blessed Army, but I tried gambling a little. One thing led to another, and now here I am. Crockpot ribs? Interesting. Interesting. Hanmaka blesses right up these stairs. There's supposed to be a serious strategy meeting going on right now, but no one's assembled yet. You really shouldn't try to cheat in the casino. Ugh, my nose won't stop bleeding. You got your ass kicked. I'm gonna bag me a rich man one day. It won't be easy, though, so I really need to focus on beautifying my body. Hey, can you recommend any cheap plastic surgeon let's try that again. Can you recommend any cheap plastic surgeons in this post-apocalyptic world? No, I cannot. Wait, Jake, what are you talking about? They forgot the fries? Unforgivable. Alright, I wanted to see what was up here, too. My father told me to make sure I came back from the casino with lots of money. I was really worried at first, but now I'm having tons of fun winning a little money to help out. Oh, but please keep it a secret from Grandma. I'm definitely telling your Grandma. That girl's father played dice one day, and the fool went and lost all of his life savings in only 1 hour. My poor, poor granddaughter. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think I was a different town, but yeah. Whatever will become of her, if you save the Green Mountain. You will not worry about having no firewood to burn, you know? Yeah, it do be like that, right? I mean, I've never heard of that, but that sounds good. As long as you have a crock pot big enough to, put ribs in. Hey, don't you try to stop me. I've got nothing left to live for. Huh? The rooftop's not the best place for me to jump from? What do you mean the nearest place to the sky? Just what are you talking about? You idiot, I'm doing this with or without your approval. Wow, okay. That got dark. There's nothing else up here? Alright, let me go to the Bless headquarters and see what the deal is. I mean, I normally do them in an oven, on low, like about 280 for about, for about like 4 or 5 hours. But, the trick is, though, is to get that smoky flavor in an oven, and I have a technique for that, actually. Yeah, I guess you'd have to cut them or have the rack, absolutely. Oh, wait, I'm going up here. Alright, let's see what happens when here. Hey, what's up, dude? This is Hanmaka's blessed base of operations. The city is nothing but a den of sin. Cool story, bro. Hanmaka City shouldn't represent gambling and gourmets, it should represent bless. Why can't anyone understand that? When I look around at everyone in this town, I feel like there's no reason to even fight for them. Is self-gratification the only thing these people care about? Well, I mean, the apocalypse happened, so I can't blame them for being a little hedonistic, right? Corned beef, hash, sunny eggs, and some grits? That sounds good. Sorry there, bub, but in this healthcare system, I don't help penniless people. Only the rich. So basically, it's America now? I thought we were in China. What the fuck? To have love or to have money? Hey, which do you think I should focus on? You should focus on your job, lady. Leave me alone. I ain't a psychiatrist. I'm not researching how to be better at gambling. No, siree. Yeah, there's some days that I stream during the afternoon. So, I was streaming in the afternoon. Oh, Jimmy John's is a sandwich place, right? We don't have that around here either. I'm thinking of ditching my NES for a newer system. You say it's been out of fashion for decades? Nonsense. I mean, it has been, but, you know. Oh, cutscene. Borton! I see that you're finally here. What's that surprised look on your face? I've been waiting here so long for you to show up, so I'll get to the point. I'm Shroiset. Croiset's twin brother. I'm sure he must have mentioned me. Nope. Borton, I heard all about your abilities through correspondences from my brother. It's really quite a feat to have accomplished all that you have so far, Borton, Heath, and Mina. And wasn't there supposed to be a fourth one? What happened there? It looks good in the commercials, I'll tell you that, you know. I've received communications detailing your exploits from the blessed chief over in Neo Kobe. The only game you saw the word correspondences? You know, I can't say that you're wrong, because I can't think of a game that used that, but then again, I've never thought of how many games had the word correspondences in it. This request may be a little sudden, seeing as how you just arrived, but I want you to go to investigate Angkor Wat for us. Angkor what? Exactly. Yes, and it is there that I believe you will discover another Godstone. Hey, more powers! You already come into contact with 2 Godstones, correct? So you've awakened your brain's potential from 30% to 50%. And now I have finally figured out how many of these mysterious Godstones can be found on this planet. It may sound like a lot, but there are a total of 7. 7? I almost can't believe it. When you have touched all 7 Godstones, your brain power will have been awakened up to a whopping 100%. Geez, maybe I can get as smart as Einstein, or even Pauly Shore. That reference aged well. Perhaps, when your brain... Wait, is there, like... Is there anybody who out there who thinks that Pauly Shore is, like, some kind of super genius? Like, what the hell is that about? You know what, June often speaks very well of Jersey Mike's. When your brain is working at 100%, what effect it will have is a mystery, even to me. However, in order to fight the aliens more effectively, I know you must get more power. Well, there's one way to handle that, Wayne. We need Danny DeVito to actually take over the company now. Won't you go investigate Angkor Wat? If there's any trouble, we typically just send our attack team to deal with it, but our troops aren't exactly all that well organized. Don't worry a bit about our safety, though, as they always do their best to protect this town. Angkor Wat is south of here, and all the intel we have been able to gather points to it being an enemy base. We can handle it, Chief. Borton and I will go, but Heath can't What are you talking about? Now's not the time to be looking after I. Come on, Borton. Okay, let's go. Of course, you're gonna need me by your side for this one. I'm not doing this with 2 characters. Well then, I'll leave it to you. As soldiers of Bless, I've got high expectations of you. Very well, we'll leave it to you. Do be careful. Though I know that we all must venture outside the safety of the city. Borton, don't go dying on us out there. Please head south to Angkor Wat, and everyone be careful. Alright. Oh, what's happening here? Borton, we need to speak with you for a moment. We wanted to be sent out to Angkor Wat, but our request was denied. Instead, we'd like you to have this. Brain Turbo. Okay, cool. What is going on here? Chat's being weird. All right. Off to Angkor Wat. Okay, so you can kind of see it to the south there, but I have to get up around this mountain range. Okay. Very excited about a new couch. I mean, if you really, really needed a new couch, I can imagine that it's exciting to finally sit on it. Well, if you were too young to be thinking about it, then you wouldn't have been thinking about it, right? Obviously, you were just old enough to think about that. I don't even know what these guys are called. I keep finding them without looking at their name. Ow. Dickhead. You will be shot. He's definitely dead. He's dead, Jim. You gonna hump the couch like Beavis? Why does the chat keep doing this to me? It's weird. Hold on, maybe I can... I'm gonna, see if I can refresh the chat. I think there's a way to do that. God, where is that option? Yeah, is it constantly not scrolling? It's like whenever Ed talks, sometimes it does that with Moogle. Right? And there's a way to refresh it, but I can't find that option right now. I was wondering if refreshing the chat might help. Show my chat. I don't see anything in there. I swear that there's like an option to refresh chat, and I can't seem to find it. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's Twitch's chat API is ancient. It usually does it only when Moogle talks, and I never figured out why it does that to Moogle. What are these guys called? Lilliput masks? Okay. But like, when Ed came in, it flagged him as returning chatter, which like, duh. We know that. I don't know why. But it, like, the flag won't go away, and it's causing it to not scroll properly. And realistically, that should only display like once or twice. It shouldn't keep displaying. Oh, that sucks. She got confused. Stab, stab, stab. Dude, the confusion animation in this is amazing. Yeah, I don't know. It didn't do it to you. Whenever you say anything longer than like maybe a sentence, it's definitely nothing you're doing. You know, it's not like your fault or anything. But just like I said, Twitch's chat API is ancient. It's based on IRC, if you could believe it. Boy, I'm trying to get around these mountains and it's... Oh, some kind of scorpion. What do we have here? Oh, Medalpians. I remember these. Wait, don't these guys have like really high defense? Let me throw some magic at them. Well, you have that, I guess. I'm gonna throw a little magic out. Don't I have something that can hit everybody? I don't. I think I did, but she's left the party from now. Wow, okay, they really don't like ice. Not ACQ, did I say ICQ? I meant IRC, if I said ICQ. It's IRC. The Internet Relay Chat. Oh, see now, Ed, that time, you weren't flagged as the flag went away. I said IRC, okay. Oh, I got poisoned. That's whack. Nah. Fall Guys. Oh, it is insufferable to watch that people play that game. Like, I totally get why it's popular and why people like playing it, but to watch somebody play it, I just want to reach through the internet and strangle someone. Because you're always like, why would you do that? Well, I mean, like I said, to me, it's infuriating to watch. But I can understand why people would find it fun to play. I know I have antidotes somewhere. There we are. You're using IRC right now, Moogle. That's the sad thing. You're using IRC right now. So basically in India right now, right? I really don't like these guys. I'm going to throw out a spell to maybe as an equalizer. Dragon Bug. Yeah, I get you. Like I said, I understand why people like the game. I can't watch it because there's something about it that infuriates me. Well, I know Angkor Wat is in Cambodia, but I'm saying like where I am right now might be akin to India. Well, you know, neither of those games are really my kind of thing, but you know how it is. A lot of people like those sorts of games, and they're popular for a reason. Because I was thinking that this looked like the Indian Peninsula. Yeah, that's India, alright. So we gotta go more this way. I think that's the Indian Peninsula there. Alright. I don't think that's comparable either, but I like that you call it fuckies. What? I'll throw out another one. The enemies around here really don't like ice. So. And she's got like that second ice spell. Nice. To be honest, I don't understand how Five Nights at Freddy's became popular, because it's like, to me, I look at it and I'm like, didn't we as people decide back in the mid-90s that Night Trap fucking sucked? And now they have re-released Night Trap with animatronic things in it instead of like weird zombies. It's the same exact gameplay. Now you can't blame Markiplier. I think it was more of a PewDiePie thing. But, oh god, I gotta heal her. I gotta heal him too, damn. I keep getting transers, but they're not that useful. Because I noticed that when you get confused in this, it's really not that big of a deal. Alright, so, I'm gonna take a holiday in Cambodia real soon, but let me heal up. Actually, I think I'm gonna use items. I've heard that that Angkor Wat can be kind of a pain in the ass dungeon in this. Where is what I'm looking for? Oh, I just don't have that many of them. Shit. That's the reference. Okay, so here's Southeast Asia. I don't know what that website is that you found, but wow, that article made me laugh. Stone dolls, huh? Reach into a bush and get bit by a clam. But enough about your weekend plans. Hey! Oh, these guys hit hard. What, I got a hard-on for Keith? Holy shit. I don't understand the returning chatter flag. I'm glad it went away. Like, yeah, we know that it's a returning chatter. So silly. And it wasn't doing that to anybody else, but it seems to have resolved itself, and the chat's not going wild anymore. 69. Nice. But, you know, like, I just want to make it clear, though, that when I talk about stuff like this, that's just my opinion. You know, I'm saying I don't understand people watching Fall Guys, but then there's like somebody out there who says I don't understand somebody playing some old-ass RPG that nobody's ever heard of, right? Oh, but it's a oh, no. Okay, that's Kowloon. I think today is National French Fry Day, isn't it? That's what Mom said to me this morning. She was like, it's National French Fry Day, and I'm like, okay. Oh, French fries get 2 days? They deserve it. They're really tasty. How can it be 2 days? One's for French fries and the other is for curly fries. I mean, how is Amazon Prime Day like a week? Right? Alright, Mina hit level 23. Very good. She got Ga Rem. Wait, isn't Rem a sleep spell? Why would I need a stronger version of that? Or does it hit everything? Or look at the meme channel. I will in just a moment. It's all enemies. Okay, let me see what's going on in the meme channel that needs my attention. I swear that's like Chuck Tingle thing right there. That's funny. Very funny. I thought you were made of sterner stuff. Alright, so wait, let me get my map here for Optimus Prime. Frank or what? Let's see. I don't know how confusing this place is, but I've heard it can be a pain in the ass. Yo, this music is wild. This is certainly a holiday in Cambodia. Wait, oh, I gotta... it's one that I have to open on my computer, what? Give me a second to find it. There it is. Alright, this place doesn't look that confusing. Shit. I'm sorry, I'm just moving things all over the place. Alright, yeah, let's play this game. Where's the game? There it is. Truck Nut Monkey. What about that? This is awful. Our master has ventured deep into the ruins all by himself. We haven't seen any trace of him for days. Oh, what should we do? This is horrible. Master Basil. It may not be much, but would you like to rest? Yes, I would, actually. Alright, so we got a free in here. He didn't even charge me. That's good shit. Hey, look, at least it's not that horrible clown music from Suikoden 5, that one town. Holy crap, that was terrible. Please hurry. Basil. Oh, we got some new ass enemies. Stone Leader and Black Hole. You know what? That is one hell of a depiction of a black hole. Never saw one like that. That's the smog monster from Fern Gully, is what that is. It's gonna start singing about pollution in Tim Curry's voice any moment now. The Stone Mask dude looks happy as fuck. Oh god, what is going on here? Your weapon was removed? Excuse me? Baking soda? I'm assuming I get it back? No, I've never watched Pirates of Darkwater. I'm aware of the arcade game based on it, but I've never watched it. Alright. Please tell me his weapon is now back in his possession. Because otherwise, what the shit? It's... Okay, it's still in... Okay. You still have it, you just have to re-equip it. What the hell? What the hell, man? Alright, let's try and take that guy out before he steals anybody's weapons. Oh, missing. Missing again? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you failed. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem good. Is that a status that can happen? You're just in the ground? Oh, he's hard to hit. Oh, God. Yo, the enemies in here kind of wild. Alright, I'm sorry to say this, Borton, but you absolutely need to hit this guy. Thank you. Alright, done. Oh, that's great. Now 2 of them are down there and only 1 guy is left, and he doesn't have a weapon! Maybe I could, He doesn't have really good magic, but I could try this. Aims ominously? I'm not a fan of that. Well, that does decent damage, okay. Oh, god damn it. Is that just a game over, or... It just ends the battle? I didn't, like, lose hit points or anything. What a wild place. There's a lot of games where enemies don't destroy your weapons and armor. Is that a chest? Borton found the broken statue. What's that for? Let's see what that is. There it is. A stone statue from historic ruins. Okay, so it's probably part of a puzzle. Yay! More black holes. Shit. I probably should use more magic on these guys since she doesn't have a weapon, dude. So it doesn't really take your weapon away, it basically disarms you. I'll have you throw out a spell. I really like Refuba, that's a really good spell. That should kill that dude, alright. I'm understanding why this this place has such a there's a negative connotation to it. Some money, $4. Damn! This time I vowed that I would keep up with him. I wanted to see the Godstone. Oh, Master Basil. Alright, we got these guys. These guys aren't so bad. They just have a lot of health. A lot of defense, too. Although Heath does a shit ton of damage to them. Especially when that happens. Oh, come on with that. That's annoying. Well. Let me try this, see if I can put them both to sleep. I got one of them at least. Alright, let's see if I can take this dude out since he's the one that's awake. Lucky sevens. Good opportunity to heal herself. That's It's recursive. I always like when RPGs have like kind of a language to the spells, you know? Part of what fascinated me about Treasure of the Rudras, because if you could learn the language pretty well, you could... What did I just do? Whatever I did, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, I used friggin' Piranza? Damn. This is what I wanted. If you can kind of learn the way the language worked, you could just make as many spells as you wanted. Well, that sucked. Let's see what's up in here. Do you want to leave the broken statue? Yeah, I do. Who wouldn't? Borton left the broken statue. Alright. Angkor sword. Okay, might want to equip that. Let me check out this, though. Angkor armor! Okay, now we're talking. Well, the Anchor sword is better. And the Anchor armor is better. Sweet! I'm into it. Okay. Ugh, alright. Makes you want to commit arson? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not as bad as the Insane Clown music from Suikoden in 5, that one town, but it's not good. Shit. Oh my god. That should kill him. And hopefully this kills. Fog rolled in. What? Oh. What is he doing? Lowered speed? Alright, don't matter. I think this is gonna kill. It did not. Oh my god. Somebody finish his dude off. He's barely got any health left. There we go. This place is something. Alright, gotta re-equip you. Master Basil warned us to be ever wary of the 3 treasure chests. I wonder what he meant by that. Oh, I guess I gotta go the other way. The map doesn't show those pits like that. Gross! Okay, do that. You're gonna do that. And you're actually gonna do the, no, not that yet. Do this. Alright, good hit. You know what those dudes look like, just in the face? Is like an evil version of, like, Falcor. From the Neverending Story. Seems ominously. Screw you, dude. Oh my god. What was going on in that director's cut, right? Some crazy fuck shit was happening when they made the director's cut of Resident Evil 1. That movie was a big part of my childhood, so... The farting claps. Yeah. I bet somebody would nut to it though, right? I surprised the enemy. Okay. Let's see if I can get a Garam out. I'm pretty sure that sparkly bit that I saw is a rest and save point, so... There were a lot of differences, and I know that the author was not very happy with the movie, but I did enjoy the movie for what it was. It does strike me as strange that they couldn't even get the name of the fantasy world correct, but what can you do, you know? He was unhappy because it ended, yeah. Like, do you really think Fantasia is an improvement over Fantastica, right? to the nothing is riders block? May very well be. Alright, somebody's gonna need to kill something here. Got him. Two of my characters are rather low on magic, but I have plenty of items to help with that. Alright, I got a turbo drink out of it. I do feel like it was some sort of... that there was some sort of, like, allegorical thing going on there, though, with the never-ending story. Oh, I only had one of those, huh? Don't I have other stuff for magic points, though? I have these. I knew somebody was gonna... Oh, right. Was gonna reference the Lionel Hutz thing. Yeah, the map I have does not show those pits. Okay, alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and put them to sleep, since I don't want to get stuck in the ground. Nice crit. It's a very Breath of Fire 3 animation. Oh, I got them both. Now, I don't know if attacking them instantly wakes them up. And it doesn't matter, because I killed the dude. Auto, go. Oh my god, he could wake up and attack on the same turn? Some Pokemon shit right there. You know what's interesting about that Simpsons joke, though? Is nobody thought to ask Lionel Hutz whether he won that case or not. Alright, Borton hit level 23. And he got Rikua Su, which is healing. Okay. But Rikua Su, I notice, works better in battle than it does out of battle. Wait, there's a pit on this side, too! Huh. Alright, let me come out of this. I have heard of people getting stuck in this dungeon. Let me just, like, make a save here real quick. Maybe you're supposed to drop in it? No. Because according to the map I have, those pits are not there. It does mention to leave the broken statue in that chest. Let me see if because I had a thread up about this. I didn't read it, but let's see. Oh. Okay. I think I get it. That's what they were talking about beware the 3 treasure chests. You're not supposed to take the sword and the armor out of those chests. Which makes me think I probably could put them back then, right? What's crazy about the Neverending Story, though, the movie only covered about half the book. And then the sequel didn't really cover the second half. It was an original story. And Neverending Story 3 I never saw, so I can't comment on that. Alright, so that means I gotta put his dragon sword back on. And his titanium suit back on. Alright. Although you would think that you could at least take one of them, but the thing here says don't take either of them. Okay. Maybe on the way out, I could take it. Well, let me read ahead and see. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so I could totally get them on the way out. Good shit. Welcome back, Ed. Okay, good shit. I understand a lot better now what I'm doing here. Alright, so weird puzzle dungeon, but we figured out something. Alright, I'm gonna throw out another Garem. At least the battle music's good, right? And hey, oh, missed both of them. Shit. You know, Alice, since the dungeon music is annoying, it's a good thing that the encounter rate's so high, right? Alright, let me throw out a Refuba over here. Got him. Okay, good. That's such a cool looking ice spell. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'll be down here. The chat on Facebook streaming was drunk? I don't understand what you mean. Alright, Heath hit level 23. Should be an animation of the other character climbing up out of the thing. Yeah, see, that hole's not here now. But I can grab that stuff on the armor and the sword on the way out. Okay. Should I bother with trying to put them to sleep? I was mainly doing that to not get hit by the Fisher thing, but they don't seem to do it that often. Oh, he's streaming on Facebook is what you're saying. And it's got like a... You know what? There's an auto mod feature on Twitch, right? And I do use it, right? But it's like you've got to configure it properly, and it will cut out certain words, right? And but it's like kind of like the streamer's choice, right? And I have it set to basically only cut out, like, racist words or things like that. Like, basically slurs, right? Curse words, I don't care, right? People could say, like, fucking cock all day long. It doesn't bother me none, right? But occasionally I'll be in somebody's chat that has it set at a higher level, but it will... The words it detects are so strange. Like, it really is weird which ones the Twitch auto mod will decide are bad words when they're really not, you know? Now I'm hoping that it's the same thing here, because I was going to ask you what words the Facebook streaming wasn't allowing, but I'm hoping it's nothing really, really bad. You know what I mean? Like if it's something racist or sexist, that's bad. Oh, okay, I understand that. Okay, so the reason it doesn't... This is weird, right? Believe it or not, like, monkey seems like a really innocent word. Monkeys are animals. They're cute little guys with tails, right? But... And this is a problem specifically in this country, sadly. It also has been used by racists to describe a certain group of people, and that's probably why Facebook doesn't allow that. Now, fanny is a weird one because in the United States, it's kind of a cutesy word for a butt, right? It's really not offensive. It's like a child's world for a butt. Like, instead of saying ass or butt, they might say fanny, right? But in other countries, it means something else. And it's sort of like a little bit more like the C word. You know, so I think... It does sound like the Facebook guidelines that were a little oversensitive in that case. But at least I can give you a little bit of understanding as to why. Well, that's a fanny pack. Because traditionally you would wear it on the side, like next to your butt, but that's an American thing. They don't call them that in, like, England, for example. England is a place where that word is considered a lot more vulgar. Yeah, those words aren't bad, but I understand where they're coming from, but they're being a little oversensitive. Like, fanny's a weird one. Monkey I can understand a little better, but that's because there's a lot of racist shitbirds on Facebook. Because Facebook lets them be there. Alright, what am I doing here? I was healing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you do the healing. Oh, that weird glitch doesn't apply to him. We're near a heal save point anyway. Oh, hey, what a money. $4. Okay. Strength seed? I'm gonna use that right away. Well, like I said, it does sound like it reminds me of the Twitch auto mod when it's set to too high of a sensitivity, because you could alter it. Thank fuck I got onto an enemy because that song is very annoying. I mean, realistically, it's automated and they don't know what you're referring to, you know what I mean? Shit. That's annoying. Oh, really? Well, he'll either beat them or he won't. I'm just gonna hit auto and hope for the best. Because apparently if all 3 characters get swallowed up, it just ends the battle. It's almost like the enemy runs away. N64? Really? Yeah, that's set really high. I don't remember that happening, but I don't doubt that it happened. I just don't remember it. Give me some money. $4. This may be the only peaceful spot in Angkor Wat. Would you like to rest for a while? Sure would. And from the point of a streamer or a moderator, whenever those things come up, they have the option to tweak it. This song actually gets worse the more you hear it, I'm noticing. Like, at first it's not so bad, and then you hear it more and more, and it just becomes kind of shitty. If it was a Doom mod, and it was a really old stream, it might have been Sunlust. Because I did play a little bit of that. I never played the whole thing. Should go back and play Sunlust one. Oh my god, really? Oh, here comes the fog. Alright, cool. Oh, you could miss and then the spell still connects? That's kind of cool. Oh, one of the official games? Oh, well then it could have been any of them. Do that. I thought you said do mod for some reason. I just realized you didn't say that. Yeah, I've seen some wild stuff on Twitch get caught by auto mod, which is, like I said, I keep it only to catch racist stuff, and it does a pretty good job of that. Let's see. What was that? Mad Hand? I don't know what that is. What the hell is a mad hand? Sometimes eat cast poison? Wait, okay, so obviously it's a weapon of some sort. Alright. It's not a weapon? It's an accessory? What the hell is a mad hand? I mean, it could be for a character I don't have. I'll hang on to that for now. I don't know what a mad hand is. The description sounded like like a weapon. Whoa, I haven't seen one of these guys in a while. Mega alien. Understandable, because you know that would get... Yeah. And that's just a type of dog, but yeah. Understandable. A rod with a metallic hand at the end? Yeah, I just... None of them can equip it. I'm wondering if it's maybe for a character I don't have yet, or it might be for I. Although I uses guns, so I don't know. A tapioca bun. Gross, by the way. I hate tapioca. Not a fan. We're actually almost through this. Oh. Or at least almost to the Godstone. There's a whole nother section that looks like a warp or something, but I don't think... It's past a door that I think is locked. Good night, sleep tight. More fun than a container of some kind of primate. Barrel of monkeys. How long have you been like listening or reading the chat that you came up with that? With your entrance. What's up, Taco? The door is shut tight, but a silver seal rests at its center. Okay, so at some point we're gonna have to get through there. Is this Basil? I'm gonna fight a boss? I didn't realize. Oh, it's Vishnu. You've done well, but let's see how you handle it. I mean, it's not really Vishnu. It's an alien looking like Vishnu. I see. So you're all bark and no bite after all. Hey there, Gramps. Hold on. We'll give you a hand with this one. Oh, I'm forever in your debt, young man. For thousands of years, you foolish Terrans have offered up prayers to me and worshipped me as a god. I've read your silly texts, and I'm surprised how little your primitive minds were able to comprehend when last I was here among you. Oh, is this like a Stargate thing? However, you were accurate when referring to me as the preserver and protector, but I'm not here for your sake. You foolish Terrans were simply born to die, to erase any ideas of self-importance from those tiny brains of yours. Your foolish minds. It sounds like a Stargate thing. Now, Hanmaka City shall become the glorious capital of my new earthly Svargaloka. Prepare yourselves to be squashed like the insects you are. Yeah, Stargate was fun. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed the series. I never watched Atlantis, though. Alright. Oh, the other guy's not with us. Okay, I thought he might be. Okay, let's start with an analyze to see what we can learn about him. I'm going to maybe set up here with Tekiki. And I might set up with her, too. Or Gaiabla. I'm going to do this. Just a round of setup. Alright, so he's got 15,000 experience points and no particular weakness. Oh. Ow. Okay, at least it only hit one. Alright. Let's see if I can lower his Psycho defense a little. And I'm going to set up a Jewel Key. And, I think we're just going to start just smashing him with my best spell, which is the Ice Spell. I'm trying to remember South Park doing Stargate, and I don't remember. Alright, I didn't hit. Oh, nice, okay. This is going to take a while. He's a lot of damage, shit. Oh, that was Doom 3 they were making fun of. They even did an exact, like, whole animation from Doom 3. Alright, heal yourself. Good hit. Alright, yeah. I think physical attacks are the way to go with this guy. Oof. Alright, cool. Staying alive is going to be the hardest part here, I think. Because if he does that scales thing all the time, that can be problematic. Wait, it's up here. What am I thinking? This boss music is good, though. Yeesh. Yeah, there was a part in Doom 3 with the portal to hell, and the demon comes out of it, and it's like they did the exact same animation with it, with Man Bear Pig. Should I do this, or? I wonder if this didn't work before, but I'm gonna try it again. Oh, that really wasn't that good. Okay, that actually worked, but it says failure. Oh, God. Yeah, it's easy to damage him, but hard to stay alive. Didn't I have, like, a... No, I don't. Alright. It's better for her to do it, then. I'm gonna have to heal Heath, though. Good thing this guy doesn't really have physical defense. Really good, okay. Yeah, I remember when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's when the freaking Hell Knights come out of, I don't care about poison. The portal in Doom 3. I might be getting close to killing this dude. Just attack. Now his buffs are almost gone too. Thick body fluids. That doesn't sound good. Speed lowered. Alright. All he's got left is his attack boost. I'm gonna have everybody attack on this turn. He's gotta be close. Ah, haven't seen that one in a while. That was a good choice. Aw, you let the dog on the couch. Some people don't let their dogs on the couch. I'm like, oh, I think they should be allowed on the couch, but that's me. Alright, I let Gibbs sleep in my bed when he wanted to. Oh, nice crit. Oh, since when do you have Megafa? That was a lot of damage. Please kill. We got him. Alright, I knew he was close. That was a fun boss. A little bit challenging. Nothing I couldn't handle. Very cool. What kind of dog you got? I know I've asked you this and you've answered me. I just don't remember, and I like hearing about dogs. Oh, impossible! I am the superior life form! You're gonna have to procure a picture of the dog on the couch at one point. Sir, are you okay? I wonder if this guy joins the party to replace Ice and she's gonna have a baby. I believe so. Thank you, young lady. Yo, what were you doing back there taking on that sexy snake by yourself? This dude thinks Vishnu's sexy. Yo, what up, EB? Did Heath just really call Vishnu a sexy snake? Me? Well, I was questing after a relic, referred to as a godstone. Wait, did you just say godstone? So you've heard mention of it, have you? If you must know, it can be found right over there. Why does this dude look like Charlie Brown, though? Oh, thank fuck that song cut off. The stone sits silently upon an altar. I'm gonna have to go back through the dungeon and get that armor and sword, but everyone reached out to touch the stone. Reach out and touch somebody, baby. Here we go. Awesome. So that's another level of chakra that we got. God, this game's so cool. Oh boy. Well, I hope you get more. That effect is cool, and I love the song that plays with it. Borton's chakra is now at level 3. Heath's chakra is now at level 3. Mina's chakra is now at level 3. And apparently Basil's chakra is now at level 3. Borton's chakra power leveled up. Alright. Yeah, I mean, they're all going to level up immediately because I have so many Cosmos Stones. Except for maybe the new guy, but... She's on Sun. Yeah, he doesn't have the Cosmos Stone. Yeah, his chocolate's at level 3, too. That was the third Godstone, isn't it? What? Third? How do you have knowledge that this is the third one I've come into contact with? Huh? So this old geezer has touched the stones too, huh? I touch my stones every night, sir. My word, each of you has made contact with the others as well? I traveled to both Tsukabane Mountain and Ryukyu, and laid my hands upon the Godstones that they concealed. Alright, I have to do it. He's making too many entendres. Gramps, does that mean you have chakra power too? Indeed I do. He's definitely a Buddhist monk. I don't know if he's the Dalai Lama, but he's definitely a Buddhist monk. It may sound strange, but allow me to transfer my thoughts directly into your mind. This is the fastest way I can share with you everything that we've been through. I now understand what you have experienced. What an extraordinary ability you possess, young lady. This journey of yours is a duty I am also tasked with seeing to its conclusion, so I know what I must do. I shall accompany you. Hey, we're down a party member, so that works out. Yeah, Basil. That's fine. I'm not changing his name. Basil's joined the party. Yeah. Oh, it puts me outside? Hopefully I can still go in and get that sword and that armor. I will leave the protection of these sacred runes to all of you, my disciples. Yes, Master Basil. Once I have uncovered the remaining Godstones spread throughout the world, I will surely return. Until then, please be patient to take care of this holy site. I wonder if the world will finally be at peace when you get back. I would hope that it is so. Well then, I take my leave of you. Wait, Master Basil, please take this. We trained so hard in the kitchen to get the recipe just right. Training, Bon. Okay. I wonder if that weapon I found is for him. Come, Master Borton, let us depart. I'm sure Batty will come back many times. He seems to be the Gilgamesh of the game, or the Ultros. Alright, let's get back to Hanmaka City to report him with the Chief and the Professor. Heath, before that, let's go back to Pokin Cabin. You want to see how Ai's doing, don't you? Don't be such a worrywart. I'm sure she's doing just fine without us around to bother her. Ai's a strong one, don't forget. Some tiny little bean growing in her tummy ain't gonna phase her at all. I mean, she's pregnant and that's rougher than you think, but okay. Let's see. Alright. He's level 23, so that's comparable to everybody else. Let me see. He uses gloves? Yep, the Mad Hand is for him. Let's see if I have anything else for him. God, this song sucks. Alright. Alright, I hate to do it, but I'm going back in there to get that armor and that weapon. No, he totally is. He totally is, you're right. Oh my god, look at this dude's big-ass ears. He's got them big fucking Will Smith ears. Oh, I gotta check his chakras and everything. I just want to get out of this place before I... What has he got? For Psycho. Oh, okay, he's got Sypha, Megaphon. Oh, he's got Megaphon, nice. He's got Rifuba. He's got Mega Thunder, which I haven't even seen yet. I gotta try that. I haven't seen it. Nice. He's getting jiggy with it. He's definitely dressed like a Buddhist monk. That's for sure. Well, you know, going back to what you said, Ebing, and I'm not saying that you should definitely do this, but if your doctor doesn't give you prednisone, I'm sure there's other ways of getting it. Just saying. Alright, Mina's level 24. Yeah, let me get this weapon and armor, and then I'll get out of here, because I am not going to be able to concentrate on the menus with this fucking song going on. Ugh, alright. I don't like these guys. Alright, throw this out. He's got that spell too, and they don't seem to like ice very much. Ugh. Yeah, baby. Alright, this basic bitch attack. I'm down with it. Daring block test. What do you see? Oof. Well, if you happen to see her around, right? Oh god, I got ambushed, didn't I? Oh, well, these guys are a lot less annoying when... Oh god. Everybody concentrate on that one. These guys are a lot less scary when there's 4 characters, I think. Alright. Don't let them do that earthquake shit. Although it doesn't always tell you. Like, sometimes it says aims ominously, you know that they're gonna do it, and sometimes they just fucking do it. Alright, he's done. Jeez, oh. Well, at least that's peaceful, right? Yeah, it does look like that dude from Legends of the Hidden Temple. I used to watch that all the time. What was that called? Olmec or something like that? That show was dope. That was totally my shit back in the day. There's the sword. And the armor. 10 years, wow. She hung in there, huh? Oh, not what I meant to do. Alright, okay. Oh, I watched that too. You can watch more than one thing. Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? Alright. Alright, cool shit. I can get rid of this map now. I don't need it anymore. I've heard that the set doesn't look as cool in person as it does on TV, but that, you know, that's the way it is. That was Nick Arcade, right? I remember that show. That's another one I used to watch. I'm guessing putting the statue in that other chest is what caused that third thing to go away. The one that I saw right away. Makes sense to have a strategy going in. What am I doing? Yes, you were, Taco. You were. You were very right. Monster Boy is pretty fun. It's got that old school Wonder Boy challenge to it. It's got amazing graphics, great animations, cool puzzles. I'm into it. Not a foxy nurse, a fox nurse. Do not encourage him, Gray. Alright, we have escaped. Oh, we have not escaped. Alright, we have escaped from that song. Alright, let's see what the deal is with him. So... he's currently accumulating spirit, which is interesting. But I haven't... but he's got... Alright, I don't want him on... Spirit sucks. We've discovered that already. See, I had Eye on Joy. I don't know if she's ever going to be rejoining. I'm going to put him on heal. Right? I'm going to put him on heal. Oh, all day, every day, Taco. So he doesn't have anything yet, but let's see. So she's got Geoplasma. Absorb thunder, discharge electricity at an enemy. Okay, cool. And he learned Battle Stun. Make one enemy skip its attack for the turn. Okay. And he learned Hanki. Hinder one enemy by restricting their Psycho. None of those new abilities sound really great. I've been enjoying both of these, but... Was he gone, or was he using both hands to spank his monkey at that point? Alright. I think I'm gonna follow Mina's advice and go to Pokin Hut and check on Ai. These things aren't so bad. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, I'll stop up and Hamnaka to heal, and I'm gonna go to Pokin Hut. You think the Monkey's our final party member? What makes you think that? Like, I don't know if Ai is ever gonna rejoin, but... I would think probably not, but weirder things have happened. I mean, it's not very often that a character becomes pregnant in the middle of the game, you know? I mean, it happened in Dragon Quest V, and that character does rejoin. I mean, after a time skip. And then you have to find them as a statue and revive them. These last party members... You're not seeing... Oh, yeah, but... I had a fourth character there, and she left. So this is the type of game where characters can leave and come back. And I also had that other dude, that Donkichi guy, in my party for a while, and then he left. So this is not my first time having 4 party members. It could be like Final Fantasy II, where there's the 4th party member rotates, you know? We don't know, we'll find out as we play. I gotta say though, just when I think I found all the hidden gems on the Super Famicom, find another. These guys really don't like ice. About to see some crazy damage from ice spells. Watch this. Look at that. Fuck off. Dead. Yeah, all the characters that quote-unquote die in Final Fantasy IV, only one of them stayed dead. Sid exploded and then just walked back into frame a few scenes later like, I'm fine. How you doing? Sid, didn't you die? I'm fine. We saw you explode. Ha ha ha, I'm fine. Baby's kid stream? Nah. Oh, bro, I'm feeling like... I hope this isn't the sign of a migraine about to happen. Oh, by the way, EB, did you see that I get to power wash? I can put up like a brief video. I'm going to be doing more of it, but my first round was pretty successful. That Baby's Kids game is... I can't even say ass on toast, because toast is good. Oh no. What do you mean, what was it? I'm getting this feeling like there's a hair in my eye, and there's no hair in my eye. And usually, that feeling of there being a hair in my eye, and there not actually being a hair in my eye, is what precedes a very bad migraine. Oh, on the Discord, I put up a brief video of me power washing the lower deck. I still got to do the upper one, and I'm going to do the sides of the house, you know, but it's... I got to power wash finally. I hope I'm not about to have a really bad migraine. Wait, hold on. Sometimes I get this one really long Yeah, if you scroll up on the general chat on Discord, sometimes like one of my eyebrow hairs will go really long and kind of curl into there, but I don't think it's happening right now. But every time I put my glasses on, I feel it. So I'm wondering if there's. Seems fine now. Alright, Psycho Drink. Alright, Heath hit level 24. So you could see it taking that built-up pollen gonk right off of the deck. And the slats and everything. There's parts where it's going to need to be repainted because I think that pollen gunk had eaten away at the paint. Bebe's Kids the RPG. But can't be as bad as Bebe's Kids the beat 'em up, right? Oh yeah. I just realized that Basil's got pretty low health right now. I don't know what his max health actually is. Yeah. So you know what the biggest difference between the video game and real life is? Is that it doesn't shoot nearly as far. I mean, it does. It shoots really far, but it doesn't have any effect unless you're really close. Alright, so Borton hit level 24. Let me see. What is his max health? So I'm seeing him at 175 right now. I'm like, oh, that's low, but I don't actually know what his max is. 498? Well, I'm right near the town. I'm just gonna stay at the inn here and then go to check on her. Hey, what's going on? Oh! Am I about to get another special ability? Hey, it's me again, the mailman for the postal service that now delivers all around the world. So tired. I had a special delivery from Mr. Heath. Heath took the letter. What the? Hey, you guys, it's from I know I was going to check on her. I just want to stay at the inn. That's all for today with the mailman who always delivers with a smile. While I'm off again. Oh, I got so tired. Oh god, he's turning red. Heath began reading the letter. It's pretty smutty, apparently. Heath, everyone, you're all keeping yourselves in good shape. As for me, there's no need to worry. I'm getting by. Please just focus on crushing all the aliens and monsters still on loose out there before coming back. Heath, I could say all this to your face before, so I'm writing in this letter instead. I love you so much, Heath. Bye-bye for now. XOXO. She wants his schlong. Again. But yeah. Yeah, it's really fun though, EB. The only thing is it is rough on the hands, but it's pretty good. I enjoyed it, and I'll be doing more of it. I had a hard time setting the thing up because for whatever reason my brother-in-law had disassembled part of it. Alright, I was gonna go check on her anyway, so let's do that. I have a feeling that scene only happens if you haven't checked on her. But I'm gonna go up there anyway. Alright, cool. I am really curious to see if she'll ever rejoin the party, but I guess we'll find out at some point or another. I mean, she is very prominent on the box cover to the game. So, it would kind of suck if she was only playable for a brief amount of time. What spell is that casting again? It looks like a status spell. She was lost at sea. Alright, sweet. Oh, got the damn map. Oh, it's poison. Okay. That explained why some of the enemies were losing health earlier. Here we are. I think she's in here? No. Wait, she's like upstairs or something, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, she's there. Oh, shit. Now there is a scene. Hi. You look like you're doing just fine. Am I right? Oh, Heath, welcome back. Yeah, everything's as good as you expected it to be. Just a while longer. I'll be back as soon as we report him with Hunmaka's Bless forces. Heath, you know you can stay if you really... I'm a Bless soldier. I belong out there protecting all of you from the monsters. Come on, I'll be fine. Gosh. Would you quit fussing over me? Don't forget who saved your hides back in the shrine. Heath, I'll be waiting for you. Don't worry, babe. I'll be back real soon. I like that, like, because, alright, you didn't get much personality for either of them, and then, like, there was that scene that, hey, you know, basically showed that they were banging in the hotel. And it, like, it wasn't just like a fling, like, they seemed to actually be into each other, which is kind of cute. Alright, let's go back to, I know they keep calling it Hunmaka Town, but I want to think of it as Kowloon, because let's be honest, this fucking place... I went the wrong way. Because it's Kowloon, right? Here we go! They banged, and now she's knocked out. There's a Kung Fu Panda, and yes, it's actually called a Kung Fu Panda. But I like that it's like, that his immediate reaction was happiness and, you know. Well, she did push herself. She didn't know she was pregnant and she was out there, like, shooting aliens and shit, so. That's actually what happened in Dragon Quest V, where you're crossing into Gotha with your wife, whichever wife you choose, and then she suddenly collapses. And you know she was pregnant, and you find out that she's actually about to have the baby, and she had been pushing herself, fighting enemies and whatnot, and that's why she collapsed. No, this actually is a SNES game. It's for the Super Famicom. It was never released outside of Japan. It was never released in the United States or Europe, but I'm playing it. It's translated by the fans. So this is an actual Super Nintendo game I am playing. So weird how that only hurts him. Like, I know he's got lower magic defense, but everybody else has taken 1 damage, and he actually takes, like, a pretty healthy chunk there. I know it's popular to do games in the style of old systems, but this is an actual Super Famicom game. Alright, let's go talk to the boss man. So, it's in here, right? No. And some of the fan oh wait, I never saw this. And some of the fan translations are really, really good. Oh, there's a whole area I didn't know about. Hold on. What's that you say? You defeated the alien at Angkor Wat? That's pretty amazing. People around here are definitely going to respect you more for this. Doesn't seem like there's much going on here, but... Yeah, occasionally there's some tasteless shit that is inserted into fan translations, and it's unfortunate. What? Did you really put an end to the alien menace plaguing Angkor Wat? Thank you so much, Borton, for your actions today. Now the city is safe once more. I take it you came in contact with the stone. Be careful, all of you. Little by little, your brains are awakening. What you'll become after they fully awaken is still unknown. Borton, take this. It's all the research I've collected over the many years. I hope it will be of some use to you all. Yeah, it would be nice to get like either an updated translation for Treasure of the Rudras or for Squaresoft to actually like release it. Like, come on, Square Enix. You released Live Alive after all these years. We got a remake of Live Alive, and it was awesome. Let's do Treasure of the Rudras next, right? Well, usually fan translations are good because there's no constraint for time, and the main thing that causes translations to be bad is not only a constraint for time, but a constraint for ROM size. And fans have ways of getting around that because they don't have to worry about the cartridge being too big and having to spend more money on a larger chipset, you know? Orton, take this. It's all the research I've collected over many years. I'm sure it will be of some use to you all. Orton got the Shro Assist note. New information about chakra has been automatically added to my brother's notes. 4 more Godstones are out there somewhere. Good luck in your quest to find them. I guess I should also let you know that we also recently received word that the train in Vladivostok is running again after so long. I'm sure it'll lead you to the next important stop on your journey. Alright, so back to Russia, in other words. Go back to Russia! I'll check these notes, though. How do I do that again? I actually don't see notes there for some reason. Here it is, okay. Well, what's new? Yeah, none of this is new. Alright. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. One of my favorite small gags from that episode is when they start chanting the "You don't win friends with salad" shit. Maggie starts dancing to it. Excuses, Borton, could we have a minute? The casino in the city draws so many to the area, but none of them are interested in joining up with Bless. Why can't they understand how necessary Bless is to keeping civilization intact? I feel completely useless standing here day in and day out. Cool story, bro. Xing Wen! Excuse me, soldier guy. I have been thinking long and hard about it. I want to join Bless. You really think someone like me make the cut? What? Yes, everyone is welcome to enlist. Alright, it seems things are looking up. That's all it took, huh? Good on you, dude. It feels like I finally made the right decision. Oh, Vietnamese Crystal is hilarious. It was actually a bootleg from way back in the day. I've seen it. It's amazing. It's very infamous. Okay, so I feel like we should definitely go back to Pokken Hut. I know I was just there, but at the same time, Heath did say he would come back after checking in with the guy here, so. Yeah, Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal is pretty well known. I know what you're talking about. Volcano Bake Meat. Y'all know Corin? My friend Corin, she had Volcano Bake Meat as her AOL Messenger name for a long time. That was taken from Vietnamese Crystal. I got a thunderstorm going on here. Hopefully that's not going to be problematic. Yeah, I've seen Famicom Final Fantasy VII, and from my understanding, it is 2 things. One, it's awesome, and the other, it's almost impossibly hard. Like, it requires all sorts of planning and grinding and everything, that it's like a really, really tough game. I wonder if when they made that, though, like, did they just code that like that, or is that like Final Fantasy III engine? Yeah, that game is no joke. Chinese Famicom Final Fantasy VII, it's wild. I don't know if anybody's ever translated to English, but it's out there. It's on the Famicom, but it's in Chinese. I don't know if anybody's ever translated that version to English, but it's brutal. It's brutally hard from what I've heard. It has an English patch. That's cool. It's brutally hard. I don't know why they felt the need to make it like that, but it does exist, and it is really good from what I heard. It's just, like I said, just brutal. Oh, this doesn't sound good. Oh, God. This place got attacked. The aliens! Ugh. Huh. Yeah, you weren't allowed to bring out Japanese games or systems or anything into China, and Famiclone technology was huge in China and Hong Kong, and they made some really cool stuff. Huh? Oh no, Oh, she probably got kidnapped now. Oh no, she's here. Hopefully she's alive. Ai's dead. How did this... Oh, that's a gut punch. They killed her off? She's on the frickin' box cover, too. That's a gut punch. She protected us. I fought the aliens all by herself. I wish I was big enough to have helped. It was already pretty dark, Moogle. The game starts with the aliens nuking all the cities that you've been to in the beginning. That's pretty fucking brutal, though. Especially that she was pregnant. Ah, those bastards will pay for this. Heath, wait. Don't make it about you, Heath. Ai's body's already cold to the touch. Hey, Borton. We heard that Pokin Cabin was being attacked, but we couldn't gather enough troops in time. This is horrible. Borton, please allow us to dig a grave and conduct a proper burial for her. It's the least we can do for failing to get here sooner. We saw Heath run off by himself. He shouldn't be out there alone, not in his state of mind. You're right, who knows what he might run into. Borton, let's go after Heath. There's a little bit in the Final Fantasy lore that kind of explains the whole idea behind a Phoenix Down, and that it does. If you notice, when a person loses all their health in battle, their status is not dead. Their status is knocked out. So the idea is that a Phoenix Down actually saves them from death, right? When you have cutscene death, they're actually dead. It's not like Dragon Quest, right? Where the person dies and then you revive them in the church, and they're only truly gone if you see their body fade away. But if you notice in Final Fantasy that being, like, losing all your hit points in battle is considered being knocked out. Alright. I don't know where he went, though. Like, should I go to Vladivostok, or... I don't know where he went. I said she'd... I will never forget about I. They already moved her body. I'll collect the prettiest white flowers I can find for the grave. Well, that's good, at least, right, EB? I didn't realize this game was going to have feels to it, right? Like, it was already a dark game, but oh my god, that was a gut punch. Oh, that's good to hear, though. Maybe those cookies are worth it, even if they don't taste all that great. Those aliens, I'll never forgive them. That's like gotta be the biggest gut punch we've had in a game, like in a Super Nintendo game for a while. Like, what was the last time something that happened in one of these Super Nintendo RPGs hit us that hard? I mean, there were a few parts of Live Alive that were pretty emotionally fucked up, right? Probably, I would probably say, like, yeah, it had to be Live Alive. That would be interesting, yeah. Leave everything here for us. For now, you need to chase after Heath. Yeah, but I don't know where he went. We'll see to her burial for you. It's the least we can do to repay you for all you've sacrificed. I mean, I really don't have a, you see what I mean about characters leaving. So now we have another empty spot. And, okay, so Ai's definitely not rejoining us. We know that for sure. They fucking killed her off. And it was especially brutal because she was pregnant. And now Heath's gone missing. And I really don't have any idea where he went. So going back to Russia is kind of like my only heading, right? So I guess I'll just go back to Vladivostok. All I mean, I could also say that, like, what happened to Mina in Breath of Fire 2 was really emotionally strong, especially playing the retranslation. But, I knew about that. You know what I mean? I'd played that game so many times. The last time a game blindsided us like that, it probably was the deaths of the other 2 Kung Fu students in Live Alive. Like, whichever one that you've trained the most survives, and the other 2, and the old man dies too. It's kind of rough, but... Also, the whole end part of Live Alive is pretty bleak. The medieval chapter was really bleak. Oh, I should have probably thrown out some ice spells. And that was right after Heath was like the MVP in that last boss battle, and now he's gone off somewhere. I don't know where he went to, but... Yeah, because the Ice 2 spell is pretty much guaranteed to one-shot these guys. Oh, I need water. Ooh. It's really coming down out there. Tecmo's Secret of the Stars, you're joking, right? That game was goofy at best. It didn't really have a good story, you know? There was some parts in Lennis, too, that were kind of emotional, but like I said, nothing like a gut punch like that. That was brutal. And like I said, if you look at the stream, like, behind the chat, that's I, right? So, like, she's very prominent in the game art, so that is, like, really almost like an Aeris thing, where they just kind of throw you for a loop. Get poisoned. Alright, well, hopefully we find Heath at some point. No, I'm getting poisoned. Secret of the Stars didn't have enough of a good translation for any of the emotional impact to be there. The gooniest RPG? Well, it's gotta be Gunpul, right? Because that was pretty much a comedy. Gotta be Gunpul. Didn't I? No, it's just a little lagaroony there. Alright, here we are. So I guess we could take the train to... I don't know, the last train to Floozyville. There's an inn here, isn't there? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Would you like some of this Cold Continent's armor? Oh, no, this is armor shop. That's probably weapons, then. The express offers a direct route through Siberia and all the way to Moscow. Would you like to purchase some tickets? Yes. 3 tickets will cost you 300 gold. Take my money. Shut up and take my money. Did you hear the latest? Some American man took off on the pump trolley. Even after we tried to stop him, that had to be Heath. Them Americans sure are a crazy bunch. That's definitely gotta be Heath. So wait a minute, we're taking a train, right, to go to Moscow. He's already gone there, and he's doing one of those things like in the old cartoons? That's wild. Borton, let's go after him before he gets himself into more trouble. Sorry to have kept you waiting, but the Trans-Siberian Express will be departing soon. You're telling me this entire express is trans? Yep, I'll be boarding. The train will be departing any minute now, so please hurry aboard. Oh, yeah. We didn't play through much of that, though, thankfully. The Trans-Siberian Express to Moscow will soon be departing. Let's board without delay, Master Borton. Weird double period thing there. Almastia Chronicles was terrible. Like, even aside from all the fuckery in the story there, it was a bad game. Oh, all of Siberia? Well, good for them. That's fine. Right? Not a lot of people in Siberia, but, you know. I really hope Heath is okay. As do I. Who knows what fate may befall him if we do not catch up with him in time. Oh, you like look around and shit? Okay. What's up, dude? My girlfriend is... yeah. My girlfriend is waiting in Moscow for me. Finally, after 3 years of correspondence, I get to meet her. I really hope she looks the same as in the picture she sent. She sent you pictures of Princess Peach, but she actually looks like a goat. Oh, that's true. That is true. I wonder why I got a strong urge to cry when I boarded this train. Somebody's chopping onions. So many times I've had to wait in my life. Being on this train is like a dream come true. Oh, come on. No? Alright, can I go to other cars, or... Okay. I must admit, young man, I'm very excited to finally be on board. I may be old, but this will actually be the first time I've been to Moscow. Look, everyone, we're finally moving. Onward to Moscow we go. I thought this moment would never come. I hope everything goes without a hitch. Ah, you just doomed us all. Son of a bitch. Hey, this is my cabin. You can't just barge in here without asking. Alright, cool. Cool story, bro. I'm glad you came to talk to me. Being alone on a trip as long as this can be quite depressing. There's nothing better than traveling with someone else. You should go talk to that guy over there. He's very friendly. Oh god, Batty's on the train. We gotta talk to him.
Barton, just you wait.
I want scallops. Huh? You mean to tell me there's no bath on this train? What train has had a bath? Dude. Would you like any souvenirs from your trip on the Trans-Siberian Express? Railroad bun. Oh, turbo drinks are mad cheap here. I'm gonna buy a bunch of them. Alright, there we go. That's true. If the door's not locked, I can get through it. And do whatever the fuck I want, right? Jake. We're traveling to the hospital in Moscow. Riding on a train is wonderful. We will reach Moscow early tomorrow morning. How about sleeping until then? How about you kiss my ass? I like this song. Very Wild Arms. You'll want to always remember your time aboard this luxurious train. You should probably write about it in your diary so as never to forget. Yeah, I do want to save, actually. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. It ends, they put you on the one to save. So I'm used to just hitting the button instead of having to scroll down to add to diary. I guess we go back here, and here we go. Let's rest until we reach Moscow. Oh, something's happening. Or was it a dream? Honey, it's time to rise and shine. Is he remembering the beginning of the game? Oh, looks like someone's real sleepyhead this morning. So excited last night, you couldn't even sleep, I bet. Don't tell me you forgot what starts today. Get up, it's summer vacation. Summer break. Summer. Weren't you going to take your bike and go visit your grandma up in Hokkaido? Or have you totally forgotten? And we learned last week what I suspected was true, that his mother is alive. She's out there somewhere. We know his grandmother passed because we spoke to her spirit in the temple. But once the guy said that he couldn't channel the spirit of the mother, I realized he's probably alive. And they did... Oh, I can move around and stuff. They did confirm that. I've packed a tasty lunch for you, so hurry up down when you're ready, Borton. Same here, Jake. Same here. Hey, Borton, you're forgetting your lunch. It's a dream. I don't have to remember it. I'll take this wine, though. How do I... Oh, wait, she's probably back here. Yeah. Should've used honk ass, right? Yeah. It just didn't come off well in the game. Well, it looks like it's time for you to head out the door. Here, don't forget to take your lunch with you. I put in both your favorites, steak and octopus-shaped wieners. Yummy! Also, here's a little money. Don't go spending it all at once, though, because it's all you're getting for allowance, mister. Remember what I taught you. To get to your grandma's in Hokkaido, just follow the road north and you should be fine. I know you'd let your curiosity get the best of you at times, so please don't dilly-dally along the way. Hey, that dilly-dallying saved my life. Don't make me have to worry about you. Wiener steak. How do you like the tube steak, Carl?
I like it pocked in a hua.
I know you're a strong boy, Borton. Don't go off with any strangers and be extra careful out there. Borton! Are you finally taking off? Be sure to look after yourself when you're away. Get out there, Borton, and take all the sights that Japan has to offer, but don't stray too far from the beaten path. Borton. Borton. Borton, I ain't your mama. Wake your bitch ass up. Borton. Hey, Borton, wake up. Borton, you were calling out in your sleep. Did you have a nightmare? You looked really upset. Borton, you know, when I was a child, my dad, my mom, and I took a trip to Tokyo. I can clearly remember we stopped at Tsukabani Mountain and posed for some photos together, but now my mother and father aren't here anymore. What the fuck's going on? What was that noise just now, Borton? Maybe I should talk to them. Borton, could you please go take a look? I did. There's nobody out there. I want scallops. Ah. Some suspicious dude who looks like Kunio. And the wiener takes it all. That dude totally looks like Kunio. There's Batty, naked dude, Kunio. Dude, what's your fucking problem? So you caught me in the act, have you? Guess I'll have to kill you. Oh, fair. I don't even know what act I caught you in, but cool. Let's fight. Oh, he's an alien. Cool story. Alright. Alright, I'm alone, so let me see if I can see what this dude's all about. He's got 3,300 hit points, and he's weak to fire. Okay. Oh, frostbite, really? Do I have any fire? I don't think I do, actually. Oh, he's got Sci-Fi. Okay. It's not very powerful, but... Yeah, that's what I was saying. It reminds me very strongly of like a Wild Arms game. Pop, 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 pop. I'm going to have to heal myself. Oh, I got those specials that I should use, too. I keep forgetting about that. Let's try this. Nice! Oh yeah, Sundown's Theme and Live Alive? That's another one. Ora, 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 ora! That does just as much as hitting him with fire. Got him. Okay. Damn it! You're too late, though. Ugh. What was he doing, anyway? Glad of you to join us, Mina. Borton, is everything okay? I had a feeling something really bad was happening. What? One of the passengers was an alien? That would definitely explain the strong sense of dread I was feeling. Let's head back to our cabin. I bet you could use the rest after all that. So am I fully healed? Looks like I am. Okay. So now what? We are currently traveling through one of the many birch forests along this route, but pretty soon we'll be entering an ice field. What was that sound? Oh no, the front of the train is... So the guy did something to the train. Eek! What's going on? We're derailing. Oof. Left in the snow. It would appear that we are all uninjured. How? How did we live through that? You ever see that movie Unbreakable? That's how. From what I can deduce, the train drove off the tracks and into a valley. It is thanks only to the deep snowbanks that we experienced a relatively soft landing. But where are we? First and foremost, let us examine our surroundings and get our bearings. Okay. Oh, here's the train. So some other people did survive. What in the world? No, don't tell me. Are we gonna have to wait another half year here for the next train to come? Do you really want to ride a train again after that shit? There was an explosion on the track in front of the train. We'll have to wait here for help to arrive. Gilligan's Island is a weird one, for sure. There was another one that was an NES game. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. There was another one that was an NES game that I thought was really strange. Here, hold on a second. Because that's a good question. Let me just look through my my NES ROMs real quick and see what jumps out to me. Because there was another one that was, like, really fucking weird. Let's see. Like, what was that? There was some show that got a game. The KFC dating sim. That's pretty weird. I mean, that's not like a film or TV property, but that is beyond weird. That's weirder than any movie or TV show getting a game, right? But there was a. I remember. I'm trying to remember what it was. There was a show or something that got an NES game. That was just like, why? Is there a Honeymooners game? All right, hold on. I'm looking through my NES games. Because there was something. I just can't think of what it was. It's hard to beat. Oh, you know what? It's not. I just remember what it was. It's not a show or a movie, but who asked for a Where's Waldo game? Who was looking for that? Who was looking for Waldo in 8-bit? Who needed that? Ooh. Wolves with fedoras? And an alien? Cheese must have been very bored to do that. Frostbite again? What are these things called? Siberian Killers. Alright. Obviously Fire is going to do well here, but he doesn't have great you're the one that... Well, she only has ice, really. Alright, let me have her just attack. He has a fire spell, right? He has Megafa? Yes, he does. Alright. And also, you know, because Evie mentioned the KFC dating sim, but wasn't there, like, another, like, sort of, like, weird meme game around the same time? Like, God, what was it? I feel like there was, like a Wendy's game or something. I'm not remembering what it was. There was also those Burger King games, like Sneak King and the Kart Racer. Like, what the fuck was that? Why? Alright. So Basil learned something. Hold on, let me look at that. Because his chakra just leveled up. So he's got Radiant Wind, blind the enemy to let you escape. I mean, that's not great, but maybe we'll get better stuff after that. A lot of the chakra abilities are not amazing. The psycho abilities seem to be better. Hold on. You do it, actually. Chex Quest is another one that's like, why? But it was also really good, so, you know. Oh, this place is a little bit more detailed than I thought. Maybe I should see if I have a map. Yeah, there's a map here. Ah, here we are. Okay. Oh, some items to find. Okay. Hope we could find better armor for Basil at some point. Because he really doesn't have good armor. What hard R game was oh, hard R movie? Yeah, like RoboCop was a hard R that got a game, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, even the Terminator, right? Yeah, Rambo. Was Rambo rated R? That first Rambo movie was not very, well, then again, that was based on Rambo 2, so... Dirty Harry, yeah, for sure. Alright. Oh, Basil already hit another level of chakra. Yeah, Terminator, yeah, all that stuff was more marketed to kids than you would expect. They knew kids were watching the shit. Lifeline. Absorb health from enemy. Okay. We're good, we're good. Give me some money. $4! Alright, more of this shit. Yeah, that game also sucks. I'm actually planning on doing NES Rambo after Monster Boy. I've never played it for very long, so I don't know, like, you know, how good it's gonna be, but it kind of plays like Zelda 2, and it's like kind of a Metroidvania, so I want to play it. Definitely gotta heal. An alien playset? Oh my god. That's funny. There was also Predator, right? Predator was another one. Never got the healing spell off, but I can do it after battle. The worst part about all those movies that I mentioned and shit, like all those, like, you know, rated R movies that got games, is most of the games weren't even that good. Some of them were good, but a lot of them weren't. I understand why they made him pink. It's just better choices could have been made, though. But I get with it because he needed to stand out against like a lot of the green backdrops. They could have done better than that, though. Of course he would shoot it at you, right? No, I think they didn't put much effort because they knew parents would buy them. Based on their kids begging them for it. And they didn't need to make it good. Because it was an easy sell. You know, a really popular movie. It jumped at you. I'd rather it not jump at me. Get flamed. Alright. Oh, Basil! Already hit level 3. Wow. God, the Total Recall game sucked. So bad. No, not Psycho. Oh. Mental Stream. Exchange your magic points and an ally's magic points. That might come in handy. That actually might come in really handy. Okay, cool. Wolf Turban. Calm down, Moogle. Wait, am I going to be an Easterling? Oh, he can't use it. He can't use it. He can use it. Alright, well I did want better armor for him, but that was only moderately better. How about the fact that in the Lord of the Rings films, the Easterlings are only in one scene, and it was only in the extended version of Return of the King. And they looked cool, but they didn't get it right. They were going for like Ottoman warrior sort of thing, which it looked cool, but it not accurate to what Easterlings would dress like. They should have had wolf skins. That's how they should have been dressed. I think Twitch has been trying to improve the ad experience because the main complaint has been the audio, the stream audio not being there. And I know it's obvious to say, well, you can subscribe and then you won't have to watch ads at all, right? But at the same time, it just pisses people off when they can't hear you at all. So I'm glad that they've been trying to get it where ads can play and you can still actually hear what I'm saying. That way you could support the channel by watching the ads and be able to hear me. Alright. I am missing Heath in my party, I'll tell you what. It's a good thing that Basil can just completely annihilate one of these guys each turn. Whatever that was, failure. Alright, you need to heal yourself. Bop, 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 bop. Why do the wolves have fedoras? Ah, well, she's not going to get to heal herself here. Good night. I gotta say, and I said this kind of before, but Nina and Basil are not dressed for this place. They're nice guy wolves. It's a shame that a bunch of schmucks ruined a perfectly good hat, right? You do it. Okay. I think we're almost out of here. Right. I think I already got this one. I gotta go up from here. Oh, what's this? This is a new enemy. Fafnir? Okay, very Norse mythology of you game. Mine's bigger. What's funny is it got associated with really toxic dudes. And, well, it's not. It's Fafnir. A fedora started as a lady's hat. Give me some money. $4. And don't give cheese doodles a bad name, too. I like cheese doodles. Everybody likes cheese doodles. Although I like the crispy ones. The puffed ones are fine, but the crispy ones are better. Yep. Women wore fedoras, men wore trilbies, and then men started wearing fedoras, and, you know, that's fine too. But then a bunch of schmucks ruined a perfectly good hat, and oh my god, he's got 7 health. I think fuck he didn't attack Basil. Yes, but who's to say they don't get really, really inventive? I made it hit level 25. But yeah, there was actually only, in the history of Tolkien's Legendarium, there has only ever been one elf who was not completely 100% monogamous, and that was Finwë, believe it or not. Not Finwë. Was it? Yeah, it was Finway. Finway's wife died giving birth, not giving birth, but shortly after giving birth to their son Feanor. She just kind of died. So she goes to the halls of Mandos, and Mandos is just like, dude, what are you doing here? Like, what? Why? And she was like, I was just so tired. I would look bitchin'. $4. So anyway, he's like, well, you're innocent. You didn't do anything wrong. You're like free of sin, so you can leave anytime you want. And she's just like, I'd rather stay here. I'm just tired of life right now. And then Finway was like, look, my wife's not coming back. She decided to die. I want to have more kids. I didn't get to have as many kids as I'd like to have. Can I get remarried? And the Valor is sort of like, no, that's not a thing. And they're like, yeah, but this is sort of an unusual circumstance. And they had like a whole argument among themselves. And they decided that he could get remarried. And, he did get married again. He had more kids. And it created all sorts of problems. But it's the only time elves have ever had a divorce. Okay, we are on the world map. So, where am I? Dude, I look like I'm like only slightly west of where I was. You're kidding, right? We didn't get anywhere near Moscow. Alright, well... Because look, here's Vladivostok, and here's where I am. The green thing. Ice Valley. Wow, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go this way and see if I can find Moscow. That's crazy. Whoa, we got some sassy birds here. Rusalka, okay. I was gonna hit auto here. They're probably not like weak to fire, so... We'll probably stop upon reaching Moscow and finding the save point. These guys are very fast. Stab, stab, stab. Oh boy, alright. I believe it's very similar to it. I think it might have been spelled slightly different. So, I almost said Kirith Ungol, because that's the way that it's said in Tolkien, but I know the band calls themselves Cirith Ungol. I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm not too familiar with them. Let me... Because the thing is, like... If they're like black metal or something... No, I'm getting Tolkien stuff. I want the band. I like extreme metal, and Moogle likes extreme metal and whatnot, but not a lot of people like that. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, no, people would like this, the power metal. Okay. Alright. I was like, maybe they're like a black metal band, and like I know like it would just be me and Moogle digging it. Oh, you like black metal too? But yeah, no, power metal, I know pretty much everybody likes power metal. I'll put it on the list. Yeah, for some reason the band pronounces it Cirith Ungol. Where's my music list? Is this it? This is it, alright. I just want to be like, guys, it's Kirith Ungol. Like, no, it's actually Cirith Ungol. Like, no, it's not Cirith Ungol. It's Kirith. Oh, fuck you. You gotta name yourself from the Tolkien thing. Oh, why did I hit that? He's got 1 health. Oh, God. Well, I couldn't have healed him before they attack anyway, so maybe I'll just get lucky. I got lucky. They have more than 3 albums from what I just saw. Hold on. They have 5 albums. Frost and Fire, King of the Dead, What and Foot in Hell, Paradise Lost, and Forever Black. But yeah, if it's like power metal, I know a lot of people really like that style of music. Yeah, I'll play that. I added it to the list. It's probably gonna be a bit, but you know. It's not Mr. Bungle, it's Mr. Boongle. Like when you hear it's gonna be power metal, you know it's gonna, even if it's some band you never heard of. Like, oh, help me out here, Evie. What was the name of that band, that power metal band that you recommended, and nobody heard of it, but like you knew about them, and I played and it was awesome. What are they called? There's a bridge coming up. Celestial Decay. Yeah, they were good. I'm gonna throw out some spells here because this is I doubt they're weak to ice, but I'll try it. And I want to try thunder because they are birds. Yeah, it's still got decent-ish damage. That doesn't really do much either, but probably better to just attack then. If they have a weakness, it's not ice, it's not electricity. It might be fire, but I'm just gonna attack. Fuck him up. Well, if I know my geography, Moscow's not far from here. Well, if I was to actually do black metal, you know what I would want to do, Alice, is Vindir. Because first of all, they did it better than anyone else did, in my opinion. And secondly, a lot of it is instrumental and really pretty, like Castlevania kind of stuff, so I think people would be a little more accepting of it. Oh god, Ishan would be good too, because he's like, it's really jazzy stuff. You could always do that if you want. Yeah, that's shitty. Yeah. Family Guy. Oh boy. I'm still kind of technically in Russia, I know that. I don't know if I should go down here or continue. Let's see what, oh god. Yeah, I went through sort of three. I gotta run. I have like no health. Oh no. Oh god. I sort of went through 3 phases with Family Guy, right? The first phase was, it's kind of funny. It doesn't bother me. I'll watch it every once in a while, right? The second phase was, it's background noise. I don't really want to watch it, but I'll keep it on in the background. And then there was a point where I had the TV on playing Family Guy in the background while I was just like cleaning and stuff. And I just found myself getting really, really fucking angry at it. So I just realized that I have no desire to watch it anymore or even listen to their voices. I don't know. This might be the Middle East. I'm sort of directly north of India, so I think I have to go further west, though. I need to get out of this. I'm low on resources here. Oh, God. I mean, yeah, I'd put on Adult Swim and just, like, wait for a show that I really like if it was King of the Hill or Squidbillies or Super Jail or, you know. But yeah, I went through the phase where I had it as background noise. Now I'm with Ed. I just can't even have it on as background noise. I hear Stewie's voice and I just want to strangle somebody. Alright, we got out of that. Yeah, Super Jail was good. There was a few other shows that I really liked a lot. And then there were a few shows that, like, if they came on, I immediately changed the channel. Like, Xavier Renegade Angel. Oh, is this Moscow? Well, there's sort of two things here. Hopefully this is Moscow. It's West Russia, so... Please tell me the name of this place is Moscow. Stravgin? How do you say that? Stras... Oh, how do you pronounce that? Hold on, I gotta look this up. I know it's greetings, I just don't know how to pronounce it. Stravute? I want to pronounce this, hold on.
We are looking at how to pronounce these. Reading.
Just say it.
Russian, we'll be looking at how to say more Russian.
Just say the fucking word.
Stay tuned. Meaning hello in Russian. In Russia, it's said as Здравствуйте.
Здравствуйте. Alright, Здравствуйте. This is Moscow, or at least what's left of it. I know what it means, I just don't know how to pronounce it. Alright, I'm looking to end. Let's just go to the inn and do that. We'll explore the town and figure out what we're doing next time. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, maybe see if there's a weapon shop / armor shop. Right? Maybe you do that first? These just look like... There's a bar. There's a big-ass cathedral. Nobody does cathedral quite like Russia. Yeah, I'm not seeing any shops other than the inn. Let me just see. That's somebody's house. I like the music in Metalocalypse. The characters themselves kind of... I kind of want to punch them after a few episodes, but... Just looking here. Alright, looks like that's the hospital. I just want to see if there's shops. Oh, really? I didn't know that you could speak Russian. Here we are. I thought Moral Oral was brilliant. It was dark as fuck, I agree, but I thought it was brilliant. Siberian sword. Spetsnaz knife. I'll get that for her. There's no reason to get the sword, but I'll get the knife. Yeah, but I remember watching Moral Oral and thinking this show's fucking brilliant. Fur coat, wool hat, wolf turban, wolf sand. So it looks like one of these for Mina and one of these for Basil. Not really the big payout I was looking for, but... No, wait, it was the hat for her, right? Shit, what I got? Oh no, the coat, okay. And for him it was shoes, right? Wolf sandal. Yeah, Moral Oral was so good. I completely 100% understand why June would not ever want to watch it. June loved the show. But eventually decided it just hit too close to home. The family reminded her too much of her mother and associated family members and the issues with that, you know? Rooms with no hot water. Drafty rooms. We've got them all here. It's better to see it once than to hear about it 100 times. 1,000? You schmuck. I'll pay it because I have to. Oh, Wayne, you're going to have to keep it to... I don't know what that means. Okay, so we've saved it. Alright, guys. A lot of fun. Big gut punch. This game is much better than I expected it to be. It's naughty? Of course it is. Yeah, of course it is, because you said it. I said, let's just keep it to English for the chat, please. I watched Assy McGee, and I decided that there was exactly one joke in Assy McGee, and that was, haha, he's a butt. And that was the entire joke. If you've seen one episode, you've seen them all, right? But yeah, the title's the whole joke, yeah. I also felt that Squidbillies had a really good finale. All right, so yeah, let's go over the schedule, and then we're gonna do a raid. Guys, don't go anywhere just yet. Please stick around for the raid. I had a lot of fun today, even if this game punched me in the nutsack. But here's what's going on. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be playing and possibly, I'm not guaranteeing this, but possibly finishing Final Fantasy II, since we are sort of getting near endgame there. We've been doing pretty well with that. That's the Pixel Remaster for Steam. Saturday night, we'll be playing more of Xenosaga Episode 1. I'm definitely getting a migraine. This sucks. Xenosaga Episode 1 for PlayStation 2. Oh, no. I feel it happening. I'm going to take some leave right after this to sort of head it off a little. Sunday night, we're going to be playing more of Devil May Cry for Steam. Monday afternoon, oh, looking forward to this. More of Street Fighter 3 New Generation, playing this one on the Switch. Tuesday night, more of, this game is really good, more of Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, we're going to be finishing up Power Wash Simulator because we started the SpongeBob DLC. We'll get through the rest of that. So that's going to be fun. That's, like I said, Wednesday afternoon. And then Thursday night, a week from today, we'll be right back here with more G.O.D. That's Growth or Devolution. Heed the call to awaken for the for Super Famicom. And I just want to show you what I was talking about here. Because this background that you're seeing is based on the box art, right? And I mean, and you can see that like up in the corner there is Heath, and then Mina, and then Borton. I think his name's supposed to be Gen, but we called him Borton. The little dude down there, I thought that was Don Kichi, but that's obviously Basil now. And then on the right is Ai. So Ai is like really prominently displayed here, and turns out they kill her off partly through the game. Kind of wild. All right, let's go over here and see who we have online that we could raid. I'm rolling the dice here, hoping again. I don't know. I've been wanting to raid Captain Retro. We haven't seen him for a while. No Captain Retro shit. Oh well. I guess I'll raid. I'm gonna raid Zophar. He's on partner push as it is. So, he's playing. Oh my god. Zophar is out there playing Akumajo Dracula. What was the name of this one? Twilight Nocturne, I think. It was Symphony of the Night, but the Japanese version. He's playing it on the Saturn, though, which is wild because it's not a great port, but it has some weird extra content that this PlayStation game didn't have.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Yeah, Saturn.
For the game over game or something.
What a weird choice, Symphony of the Night for Saturn. I think it's called, it's Nocturne in the Moonlight. I just remembered it. Nocturne in the Moonlight.
But I can't press buttons on my Steam Deck. Literally, Voice of Zophar is here. Hype Train is here. And all I had to do was press the giant graphic of the Hype Train.
I'm going with a Batman reference here. And a Castlevania reference. There it is. Copy that, paste it as we head into Brad's stream. Like I said, he's on partner push right now, so let's help him out a little bit. He's playing Akumajo Dracula Nocturne in the Moonlight for the Saturn. We know it as Symphony of the Night, but he's playing the Saturn version. It was never released outside of Japan. But yeah, we'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. I will be playing Final Fantasy II. Always look forward to going back to more Final Fantasy. Here we go.
Give me the booze for helping to kick off the level 3 hypey train. Retro